One of you keep observing this. If something goes wrong, it should not. Ma'am, you can come again, ma'am. So that you will be there on the video first. You introduce me again.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, ma'am.
So today we have Dr. Mallikarjuna sir. Sir is here to tell you all about goal setting and how you should be setting your goals and how you should go on achieving them. So I think I'm very sure that it's going to be a very interesting and a beneficial session. Sir, a very warm welcome to you.
Thank you. Thank you. Guys, happy morning. Nobody seems to be happy, I know, when it is last 4 to 5 months for the 10th standard exam. Even if you want happiness for yourself, it's not going to happen. But can I bring that happiness onto you? And let me make you feel comfortable. All of you down the line in 5 months, you have the most important goal of your life which is going to be manifested. That is your 10th standard exam. Me, your principal and all your teachers, we have gone through these phases. Whatever the phases you are actually exhibiting, we also have exhibited the same phase. But yes, we have overcome that and then we have started growing beyond that. What exactly is this fear? Because we are talking about a goal. Our goal is very clear. If one of the short-term goal is I have this exam to face, I should be scoring the highest marks, nothing less, nothing more. I have already decided. But when I have decided on the goal and then I want that goal to be achievable, then I'll have to follow a few do's and don'ts. Today our objective of today's class is all about explaining you about the do's and don'ts. I'll be actually answering few very important questions. At the same time, I will also ask you to ask me any questions if you have. For first and foremost, the goal is decided. Well, what is the goal? The 10th standard exam. Can you repeat what is your goal?
10th standard exam.
And what is the achievement of this goal that you want? You should be doing the best in your 10th standard exam. So the goal is already set. Now you will have to start walking your path. Whatever this past is past, it's not going to come back again. But from today till the exam, what is that you can do consistently so that you can see yourself at what you wanted yourself to be. Let me also share, I think in the 9th standard, when you guys went up to this result day and you saw the result, when you really looked at the result, something deep inside told, this result is of not mine. Hey, this result nandagli sadhya illa. Nanenadur kashtapattu odidre, if I would have really put more hard work and if I would have studied, if I would have really done everything that my teachers would have told, I think I would have actually been there, not here. Everybody gets this feeling? It's a beautiful feeling. ಆ ಫೀಲಿಂಗ್ ಬಂದಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಸಿಗೆ ಏನು ಅನ್ಸ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಶುರು ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಯಾವುದೇ ಇರಲಿ, ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಸಿ ಮೈ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಡೌನ್, ಐ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಸಿ ಮೈ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಅಪ್. ನೀವು ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀರಾ. ದ ಮೂಮೆಂಟ್ ದಟ್ ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಮೇಡ್, ಯು ಆರ್ ಮೇಕಿಂಗ್ ಎ ಪ್ಲಾನಿಂಗ್ ಫಾರ್ ಯೋರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್. ಏನದು ಪ್ಲಾನಿಂಗು? ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಅಕಾಡೆಮಿಕ್ ಇಯರ್ ನಮ್ದು 10th ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಕಮ್ ವಾಟ್ ಮೀ, ಐ ವಿಲ್ ನಾಟ್ ಬಿ ವೇಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಎನಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಟೈಮ್. ಫ್ರಮ್ ಡೇ ಒನ್ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಟುವರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಮೈ ಗೋಲ್. What was your goal? You should be doing here. Your result should have been there. Instead of that, it is here. Simple understanding. Now, when you were thinking of all this, your mind started giving you some ideas and plans. ಅದೇನು ಹೇಳಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಶುರು ಆಯಿತು, ನಾನು ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರು ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಬೇಗ ಎದ್ದೇಳ್ತಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. I never used to get up early in the morning. But from this academic year, I'll start getting up early in the morning. Planning has happened. Last academic year when I saw my 9th standard result, it was not that I did not waste time. I used to waste lot of time which could have been utilized for the sake of exam. What could that be? While I am actually getting up early in the morning, I will start studying and then I'll go for my bath and then for the breakfast and then I will start going to the school. In the school, between the class also, if there is some time, I'll start revising so that I do not waste any of the time. Planning is happening. And even the lunch hours, we don't need 1 hour lunch. I will finish up the lunch in 10 minutes, and that 45 minutes I am going to only focus on what can I study so that I will be ready for the next class. And the moment you come back from the school, everything is planned that nan school inda manege barlikke tumbane time waste ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೆ. I used to actually roam around here and there, but now I will not do the same. Nan immediately I will come back home and I will start studying on my study table without even wasting a minute. Everything is fixed. And then in the afternoon also there is no playtime. Why? Because I want to see myself there. No playtime. I will seriously start studying until my mom gives me the dinner. Uta admele again I'll continue till whatever the best time that is possible, and again next day the same routine. All this planning has happened. First day of school comes. When the first day of school came, because I'm talking about your past, we need to understand the past so that let us not recreate the same past. From tomorrow it has to be different. So what you did, first day you came to school, the teacher did a particular lesson, you had plenty of free time. Instead of actually comfortably taking that time, first class teacher ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, 1 hour first day ನಾನು ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇಷ್ಟ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದು ಅರ್ಧ ಗಂಟೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಅರ್ಧ ಗಂಟೆ ಯು ಆರ್ ಫ್ರೀ ಟು ಡೂ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಯು ವಾಂಟ್. ನೀವೇನು ಪ್ರಾಮಿಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಿ ನಿಮಗೆ, ಕಮ್ ವಾಟ್ ಮೇ, ನಾನು ಏನೇ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಅದ್ರ ರಿವಿಷನ್ ನೋಟ್ಸು ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತೀನಿ ಅಂತ, ಯು ಇಮಿಡಿಯೇಟ್ಲಿ ಓಪನ್ ದ ಬುಕ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಯು ಆರ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ರೈಟಿಂಗ್. Everybody is looking at you, and something deep inside says, "Yelloo, nanne nodtidare." Instead of this period, I will do it next period. You actually do what is called as procrastination. ನೀವೇನು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತಿದ್ರಿ ಅದನ್ನ we call it as starting. ಅದಾದ್ಮೇಲೆ because you don't start there, you procrastinate and start a little later. That is called as procrastination or postponing things. You are not saying I'm not going to study. I have decided I will have to study because it is my 10th. But in the first period, why should I study? From the second period, I will study. And the second period comes. The teacher comes and she does the same. She only occupies 45 minutes of your class, and next 15 minutes she has given you free time. When she has given you free time, it is now time for you to start studying. Immediately you say, I'll do like this. Next period is not working. Definitely in the afternoon break, I will seriously start studying. You come to the afternoon break. Afternoon break, you finish off your lunch very quickly, and something deep inside says, you had told you will study, you had told you will study. Who is this person who says this? He is your positive mind, whom we can call him as Arjuna for time being, because we have a goal. What is our goal? 10th standard result, 10th standard test marks that you can get. It has already been decided. Now, keeping that 10th standard result in mind, you have decided this 10th standard is not going to be done like my 9th standard. So what you do, next class is not working, afternoon definitely I will study, and when that afternoon comes, after your lunch, Arjuna says, go and study. Before Arjuna could say Krishna the neutral person, he alerts you. He takes you by name, Malik sir, you told you are going to study, start. Arjuna also says, Malik, start studying, 10th standard. And when you are about to start studying, Duryodhana will say, first day only, why do you want to study? And I'm not saying don't study. Instead of afternoon, once for all, you go in the evening and start seriously studying. So what happens, when you keep on postponing tomorrow, next period, it's not working out, you push it to afternoon. And when that afternoon comes, you push it to evening. And when that evening comes, you should go straight from home and you should have started to study. But going straight from home, when you are about to study, you start telling, first day only why I will have to study. Instead of today, I will do everything perfect from tomorrow, and you push it to tomorrow. Some necessary things you are doing. ಆ ದಿನದ ಹೋಮ್ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಆ ದಿನದ ಏನು ಅಸೈನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇದೆ ಅದು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀರಾ, but you are not trying to put that extra efforts for which you wanted to see your percentage there. ಅದಾಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. So what's been happening? You postpone and you say tomorrow, and all of you know tomorrow is not catchable at all. When the tomorrow comes, you say one more tomorrow. ಆಮೇಲೆ tomorrow ಯಾಕೋ ನಾನು ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡೋಣ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮಂಡೇ ಬರುತ್ತಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಮಂಡೇ ಇಂದ ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟಡಿಂಗ್ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಯು ಪುಷ್ ಇಟ್ ಟು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮಂಡೇ. ವೆನ್ ದಟ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮಂಡೇ ಕಮ್ಸ್, ಯು ಅಗೇನ್ ಪುಷ್ ಇಟ್ ಟು ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಮಂಡೇ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮಂಡೇ. ಬಟ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮಂಡೇ ಒಂದು ಎರಡು ಸತಿ ಆದಾಗ ಯು ಆರ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಕನ್ಫ್ಯೂಸ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮಂಡೇ ನನಗೆ ವರ್ಕ್ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮಂತ್ ಫಸ್ಟಿಂದ ಮಮ್ಮಿ ನಾನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಶುರು ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂದರೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ರ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಇದ್ರೂ ಅವ್ರು ನನಗೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು, ಇನ್ನು ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದ್ದೆಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರಿಗೆ ಕೊಡಬೇಕು. ಯು ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಡಿಸೈಡೆಡ್. ಬಟ್ ವೆನ್ ದಟ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮಂತ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಕಮ್ಸ್ ಯು ಪುಷ್ ಇಟ್ ಟು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮಂತ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮಂತ್ ಪುಷ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾಕೋ ಇಷ್ಟ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮಂತ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್. ಮಮ್ಮಿ ಒಂದು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ದೀಪಾವಳಿಗೆ ನೀವು ವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಮಮ್ಮಿ. ದೀಪಾವಳಿ ಆಗಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಐ ವಿಲ್ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ವೆರಿ ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟಡಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಯು ಪುಷ್ ಯೋರ್ ಸೆಲ್ಫ್ ಟು ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ as Deepavali. And when you push it to Deepavali, do you seriously start then also? No. Few of you are telling, let Christmas come. Mummy, Christmas band hogli. New Year first inda I will seriously start studying. Goal setting is the first part of it. Trying to take up the baby steps to achieve the goal is more important. Right now, between you and your 10th standard exam, nothing should come. So for that, you need to convincingly take up steps which will only help you in the exam. Rest, you should not at all focus. Your only focus has to be what is that is going to help me to achieve more marks in the exam. I'll consistently keep doing that. Anything that is not going to help me in the exam, I will stop it for the next 4 months, because I know whatever I have stopped, I can still continue to do it after the exam. This has to be your ultimate statement. Always remember, God only helps those who are ready to help themselves. Repeat after me. God only helps those who are ready to help themselves. Repeat again. God only helps those who are ready to help themselves. Exam ide anta devarigu gottu. He also knows that you have an exam, but he cannot come and write the exam on your behalf. You should only write the exam, but he can alert you in most of the times. Big Boss is a big time waste, don't do that. Actually movie is a big time waste, don't do that. TV serial is a big time waste, don't do that. He can alert you in various places. Alert is being given to you, but alertness aadmele you will have to make the choice. Choice neevu madbeku. When you make the right choices, automatically that examination marks will go high. If your choices is going to help you to improve your examination score, make only those choices. Anything else which is not going to, definitely you will have to say no to it. You should be daring to say no to everything else other than what can help you in the exam. It is your own uncle's marriage, say no. It is Deepavali, say no. Next year I'll celebrate Deepavali much bigger. It is Ayush Puja, say no. It is Christmas, say no. It is social media, say no. It is gossiping, just simply talking for the sake of talking, say no. When you can consistently keep doing this, then you can achieve the goal. All great people, they have achieved what they have achieved because they dare to make the right choices at the right time. After the exam, if you say, now I will completely focus on my studies, is your SSLC exam results going to be better? Definitely not. There is a time what you will have to do for this goal, and that is between now and the exam. Anything after that, it is not going to work. Every great person has never become great. He was a very ordinary person. By choosing the right choices, he became great. A tribal woman. Who are called tribals? Tribals are people who live in deep jungle. They don't have any culture at all. Education is not a word that they would have used any time in their lifetime. From there, a girl emerges and she makes the right choices. She also had to write a 10th standard exam. She took up the right choice to see to it she gets the best. There was this fisherman's son. The only objective as a parents these fishermen's father and mother had was, if my son could become a good fisherman, our life is done. That is their ultimate goal of life. So with that goal, they are not at all worried if his son is not studying. They are more worried if his son is not learning fishing, because that is their bread and butter. But this boy, who also had to face an exam like you, makes up a choice that come what may, my goal of 10th standard is fixed, I'm not going to take it easily. I will take it very, very seriously. I'm talking about the great Abdul Kalam, whose parents did not know how to even count money, and he becomes the greatest scientist. The tribal woman, Draupadi Murmu, who lived in so-called tribal areas, she could have lived a life like any other jungle animals. There is no difference between animals and them. They coexist in that forest. But she makes up such choices to see to it that 10th standard results goes high, and that 10th standard result pushed her to 12th standard result, and that 12th standard result pushed her to graduation result, and that graduation result pushed her to the best job, and that best job pushed her to a bigger environment, and today she is the first citizen of India. The fisherman's son, where there is no electricity at all, they live in huts. Oil lamp is the only source of light for them. Under that oil lamp, this boy studies and completes its 10th standard with such flying colors. The teachers in the school, they told, this boy is not meant to do ordinary things. Why? When all others took time to go out and waste their time, this boy did not waste even a single minute. His only single-minded goal was, come what may, I will have to do the best in my 10th, because there is never going to be one more 10th in your life. There is never going to be one more 10th. Even if you do one more 10th, that would be called as a supplementary. That would be called as a second attempt. There is nothing like first attempt, and it is never going to return back again. So your choice has to be, right now God has given me such a beautiful opportunity of hitting this exam and seeing to it I go through flying colors. Now is the choice, the goal is set, are you ready to take up these baby steps? Very, very important. The more seriously you take up these baby steps, automatically you will reach the goal. There was this great man, Clement Stone. He was a CEO of Ford Power. He very naturally told, if you think you can, you can. If you think you cannot, you cannot. Right now there is a fear in all of us. What is this fear? Fear is something which is indicating you that you are experiencing something for the first time. Repeat after me. Fear is an indication that you are experiencing something for the first time. That fear will always be there, and it is always there in every one of us. Why? 10th standard is something which we are actually encountering for the first time. We don't have an experience of 10th standard. So irrespective of whatever the paper is, you will find your paper is the most difficult paper. But fear will be there. But fear will remain consistent? No. Slowly it goes off. After your first PUC completion, after your second PUC completion, one day when you are returning back after writing second PUC exam, you see one of your junior who is walking from the school, you stop him. Hey, Barai, you call him. You open his paper. Idu one paper. Namge ಎಷ್ಟು ಕಷ್ಟ ಇತ್ತು ಗೊತ್ತಾ? Why do you say that? Because the fear, what you need to experience here is already experienced. When you experience that fear, there is no fear which is going to come back again. But without doing your +1 and without doing your +2, if you look at the same 10th standard result, again deep inside it will say, oh ma, this is the exam which was most difficult. When you look at your paper and this paper, as per research it says, your paper was quite easy and this paper was difficult. But for you, your paper only remains difficult, because while you were facing that, you had a biggest fear. But here, there is no fear. You have grown in experience. First PUC has been completed, second PUC has been completed. For all of you, there is a simple logic. Kaliya Vargo, it is Brahma Vidya. Kalt Mele, it is Koti Vidya. The same 10th standard paper, when you attempted, you thought it is the most difficult exam. But the same 10th standard question paper, after 2 years when you look at it, you say, what is this? Is this a paper? Such an easy paper. Now I will score out of out. Why? Your preparation has gone beyond that. Again, God always gives equal choice to every one of us. The greatest gift God gives all one of us is, all of us are born equal. Navelru born equal. But how you die is a choice that you make. You live an extraordinary life. You are born as a chaiwala. If you die as a chaiwala, that means you have not lived your life. You are born as a tribal woman. You will die as a tribal woman. That means you have not lived your life. You are born as a fisherman's son and you will die as a fisherman's son, and being one of the fishermen, that means you have not lived your life. A newspaper boy who used to throw newspaper on the streets of United States of America, he dies as a newspaper man only, and that means he has not lived his life. He has lived a convenience life, mediocre life. He has never challenged his comfort zone. He has not gone beyond the comfort zone. Most of them don't take up this attempt of 10th because they are fearing this exam. But if you also start fearing the exam, fear is a natural thing. It has to come. Experience it. We have experienced it. You also shall experience it. Your kids also will experience it. But running away from the fear, no. That is hypocrisy. That should not be exhibited. No, let me dare to face it. Why you should dare to face it is, let me tell you, there is nothing in this life you are capable of doing with all your own strength. Again I am repeating, there is nothing in this life that you are capable of doing with all your own strength, because you cannot even wink your eye without Thy's presence, without Thy's will. Thy means God's will. God is always there. He is a co-author of your journey. He is a co-author of your destination. If a chaiwala had to become a prime minister, God was his co-author in his path. If this fisherman's son becomes the greatest president or a scientist for Abdul Kalam, God was a co-author of his journey and destination. This paper boy, Abraham Lincoln, becomes the greatest president. He started his life as a paper boy, just throwing papers onto the street, and today he is considered as the most best president of United States of America. When his journey was happening, God was a co-author of his journey and his destination. In the same manner, God is actually a co-author of your journey and your destination. But God cannot make choices. Choices have to be made by you. I need to study. That choice you will have to make. God cannot make. Tomorrow is an exam. Let me write multiple times. That choice has to be made by you. God cannot make. When you make the right kind of choices, your destination is fixed. When you make the wrong kind of choices, your destination will be brought down. A chaiwala will die as a chaiwala. A fisherman will die as a fisherman's son will die as a fisherman only. And a paper boy will die as a paper boy only. So that way your life will not take that upward turn. The only difference between ordinary people and extraordinary people are, extraordinary people were those ordinary people who did not give up. Repeat with me. Ordinary people, when they don't give up, they become extraordinary people. Repeat. Ordinary people, when they don't give up, they become extraordinary people. So it is very important that you understand that anybody for that matter, everybody has put lot of efforts, lot of right things in the right place. That is the reason they were able to achieve what they have achieved. If I am taking an example of this man, he was not a graduate even, he was just a +2. But he had that vision, I want to be a multi-billionaire. I want to help multiple people to become multi-billionaire. His dream was so strong that the universe had to help him out to achieve whatever he wanted to achieve. Because what did I say? God is a co-author of your destination. In God's book, there is nothing called as denial. Delay will be there. Repeat after me. In God's book, there is nothing called denial. Delay would be there. If he had decided, I want to become the greatest billionaire, he was holding on to it till his last breath. God had no other choice. In order to fulfill it, he had to, because he did not give up on his dream. But most of you give up on your dream. The 9th standard result, if you were at 70, you wanted to score 80. If you were at 80, you wanted to score 90. If you are at 70, you wanted to score 95. Whatever that goal that you had set, slowly what happens, after few hurdles, you will start giving up on the goal. Your first test result comes. In 9th standard also you had scored 60%. Right now also it is becoming 60% only. When you look at that 60% result in your 10th standard first test, something deep inside says, I wanted to score 19. Huh? Only 60 is coming. I think in the remaining days I cannot take up so much of pressure. I will do like this. Instead of 90, I will fix 80 as my target. So what happens? Your goal is brought down. You bring down the goal. Did God bring down the goal? No. You brought down the goal. And again one more test happens. In that one more test also, whatever in 9th you used to score, the same 60% has come, or whatever the 9th, the same 70% has come, whatever in 9th, the same 80% has come, and deep inside you look at that and you say, so many chapters have been completed, so many lessons have been done. Right now, I think I cannot achieve that 90%. So what you do, from 80%, you bring it to 70%. So what is happening? You are giving up on the goal. Why you are giving up on the goal? Because inside there is something called as stress. There is something called as negative pressure. What is that negative pressure? You wanted to score 90. When you see that 90 is going to become impossible for you, because in the first test when there is only few lessons done, you are not able to conquer. In the second test when there are few more lessons done, you are not able to conquer. Now all of a sudden when so many chapters will be done, do you think it is going to be possible? You have a doubt on you. He doesn't have a doubt on you. God is there, He is ready to help you irrespective of, but you give up. So much of things cannot be steady. So what you think? You will get into something called as stress. Stress is nothing but the gap between when you should have studied all these chapters and when you are actually studying, at what level you are studying. Your studies from first chapter to right now, whatever is being completed, your studies is only taking 60% results. So what do you mean? My studies can capably get me 60%. But what was your goal? My capabilities that I should get 80 and above, 85 and above. But slowly what is happening, when you don't achieve this 80 and above, that stress is troubling you. When stress is too much troubling you, what you will say? All those who score 50-60% are Manushraya Alvena. Avaru Manushraya Alva. And you persuade yourself and you say, if in 9th I have got 60, in 10th also I will get 60. This is the trap what you fall in. So I don't want any one of you to fall into this trap. All of you are capable of doing much miraculous things. But you should believe in yourself. Always remember, you are not what you are. You are what you decide you want to be. Always life is like that. You are really not what you are. You are what you want to become. So if you can hold on to that what I want to become. I want to see 90% marks in my 10th standard. That is what you want to become. You will have to hold on to it and keep on taking up baby steps. And when you keep on taking baby steps, there is nothing called as denial. Delay will be there. Maybe you read this lesson 4 times today, you did not understand. Tomorrow read 2 more times, you will definitely understand. Or go to the teacher when you know that this lesson is not getting into your head. Take their help and tell them, ma'am, something has happened, I am not able to understand this. Please, can you repeat it one more time? Your teachers will be happy to repeat it because their objective is also you should score the best marks in your 10th. See, the beauty of this is you also want the best marks, your teachers also want the best marks, your parents also want the best marks, even the government is also expecting that our school and our state should get the best marks. All of us are unifyingly working towards one goal, your percentage. But if you give up, nobody can help you. If you give up, nobody can help you. There is a beautiful saying. Because we talk about goal setting, Dushman kahan hai? All of you, any answer? When you are successful, it is only because of you. your 10th standard 99, 98, 97, 96, which your seniors have already taken. It is not that this school has not given 10%. Your own seniors who are sitting in the same chair, they have did it. Now you will have to just walk the same path. Go to their room, knock their door, sit with them and ask them, how did you exactly study here? I really want to study in the same manner. He will tell you, I did no to this, no to this, no to this, no to this, no to this. Can you say no to all of this? No. You can't say no, but you want the same result. That will not work. You cannot sit under an apple tree and say mangoes fall, mangoes will not fall. Studies under the study tree, when you consistently sit, studies will fall. So like that, you will have to do the right thing at the right time. There is a beautiful saying we always say, Dushman kahan hai? And most of you will answer, Dushman bagal mein hai. All of you know this answer. Can you answer me? Dushman kahan hai? But let me tell you, Dushman bagal mein nahi hai. Dushman aapke andar hai. Again I am telling you, dost kahan hai? Dost bagal mein nahi hai. Your mom is not responsible for your marks. Your teacher will definitely not be responsible for your marks. Your neighbor is definitely not responsible for your marks. You are responsible for your own marks. If you have scored good, that means you became the best friend of yourself and helped yourself to consistently study. If you have scored less marks, you were the biggest dushman. You knew this lesson is not getting into your head. Going to temples will not help. Go to Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri, Gurue Namah. Fall on the feet of your teacher and say, ma'am, it is not getting into my head. I know you are capable of putting it in my head. Please teach me until and unless I understand. I am ready to do whatever you ask me to do. If this kind of a commitment can be given, you can reach what you wanted to reach. That is the power of dreams. Power of dreams is when an ordinary person thinks of an extraordinary thing and he consistently keeps moving. God and the universe will help them to achieve this. And once it is achieved, an ordinary person becomes extraordinary person. An ordinary chaiwala becomes the greatest prime minister. Ordinary tribal woman becomes the greatest president. And ordinary paper boy becomes the greatest president of United States of America. So ordinary college dropout Bill Gates becomes the God of what we call it as software today. And all this happened how? Because they were ready to actually take up the right choice. In every time when they had a choice, whether I can execute this or this. Always remember, even in your studies, every time you will encounter a situation, there will be two things that would be running. One is pleasure, one more is pain. Getting up early in the morning is a pleasurable experience. No. It's a painful experience. You want to sleep chedi, you want to sleep. One more raggu, one more bedsheet to sleep. But to actually lift yourself from that place and then study, it is a painful experience. Are you ready to do that painful experience? No. What does the logic say? If there is no pain, there is no gain. Repeat after me. If there is no pain, there is no gain. So what should you do? Logic is keep giving pain. Now there is an option. You can go out and play. You can continue next 1 hour in my class. Are you ready to sit in my class for next 1 hour? That is pain. Do it. Big Boss is going to happen and here you will have to study. Choice is Big Boss is pleasure. Studying is pain. What do you want? If you volunteer pain, then you can always exhibit, experience permanent pleasure. God plays this beautiful trick. Ya trick on play ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಯಾವುದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇನಿಷಿಯಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಪ್ಲೆಷರ್ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೋ ಅದು ಪರ್ಮನೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪೇನ್ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. ಯಾವ್ದು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇನಿಷಿಯಲಿ ಪೇನ್ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೋ ಅದು ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪರ್ಮನೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ ಪ್ಲೆಷರ್ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ದ ಲಾ ಆಫ್ ಲೈಫ್. Every day getting up early in the morning when everybody else is sleeping is a painful experience. But when I experience this pain voluntarily day after day for the next 4 to 5 months, when the result is announced, I'll be the happiest person and that result will not change for my lifetime. Have you seen your results have changed for your lifetime? Never. So that's the most happiest moment of your life and it will remain permanent till your last breath. But if you don't take up the choice, if you volunteer for pleasure and pleasure and pleasure and pleasure and pleasure, That will lead to permanent pain, and your SSLC result will remain permanent for your lifetime. And everywhere people ask you, is that the score what you did in 10th? What was wrong with you? Eyes were there, you were handicapped, father, mother's love was there, then why did you actually come down? Goal setting is not looking at your physical and surrounding capabilities. Goal setting is irrespective of the physical and surrounding capabilities, can you hit that bullseye? Who gave more medals in Olympics? Normal people? No. Disabled people gave us more medals. With tears in the eyes, Modi says, hats off to all of you. Even me, if I would have had one such handicapness, my eyes are blind, I don't have both the arms, my entire waist below it has been paralyzed, I cannot walk. If I would have been in any one such incapabilities, I would have given up my life. I would have thought my life is useless. He takes both the hands and he says, Namaskar to all of you. You have won more medals than the normal Olympians. You have shown how life has to be led. Life is not all about what all you don't have. Life is all about what can you do with whatever you have. You have so many beautiful things in your life. Not one, not two. There are so many beautiful things already gifted in your life. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. No, nobody will open until unless I ask you to open. Close your eyes. Don't rest back. Come little forward, front of the chair. Inde varaglik hogbedi. Straight agi nitಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Close your eyes. Do you know what beautiful things God has already gifted you? You are already a winner. God could have created you as any such organism, an animal, a plant, an insect, and worm. If God has chosen you to become a human, that means you are from the billions and billions of living things. He has chosen you. You are that masterpiece. You are that masterpiece. And He did not throw you into this world where you are not cared. All of you know, I have such a loving mother. I have such a loving father. There are a lot of people who don't have a mother or a father, or they don't have both of them. How do you think they would have actually lived their life? Oh God, thank you so much. You have given me such a great living. You have given me a human birth. For that, I am filled with gratitude, oh God. Oh God, thank you so much. You have given me such a loving father, such a caring mother. I know they are not responsible for what I am today. It is me who is responsible for what I am today, and it is me who is responsible for what I am going to achieve in future from now on. Thank you so much. Oh God, thank you so much. I am not blind. I know there are a lot of blind people, blind students writing 10th standard exam and scoring good marks. Blind student actually working. Blind parents taking care of their children. Oh God, thank you so much. I am not blind. Oh God, thank you so much. I am not mentally retarded. I know the example. Thomas Alva Edison was sent out of the school with a letter in the hand telling, you give this to your mother and you need not come for class tomorrow. When her mother opened the letter, she actually read what it exactly was in the mind, and she actually told something else to his child. You have such a loving and caring mother. You have such a loving and caring father. The letter had written something like this. Your son is mentally retarded. He is a very, very slow learner. He needs to be sent to a special class. Otherwise, he will never be able to actually come up. So please, we will not be able to take him as a normal student. Either you teach him at home or put him into some special class. The mother reread the paper in a different manner. She told, you are the most smart and genius student. We are not equipped to handle such genius students. So, the principal has requested me to teach you at home. So, my dear son, from tomorrow I am going to teach you. That is the mother, that is the caring mother what you have. And today there are 1024 inventions under Thomas Alva Edison's cap. You and me, we are not handicapped, we are not slow, we are not mentally retarded. Thank you so much, oh God. Thank you so much, oh God. I am not deaf, I am not dumb. I know there are a lot of deaf and dumb people who cannot actually even speak. I'm so blessed that I can speak, I can hear. Today I will make my choice. Come what may, this 10th standard, it is not going to be the same results. It has to be an higher result that I can gift onto myself, I can gift onto my school, I can gift onto my parents. And I can gift onto you. Because you have given me this human life. Oh God, thank you so much. I am not handicapped. I have both my hands and legs working beautifully. I know there are a lot of people who are handicapped, who neither have both their legs handicapped or one or two. In such a situation, how do you think they would have lived their life? Oh God, thank you so much. Thank you so much. For that, I am able to use both my hands and legs. I know, oh God, a lot of people do not have this. I am blessed. Thank you so much. Oh God, thank you so much. My heart is very healthy. I recently visited Narayana Rudayalaya and I wanted them to give me permission to celebrate a New Year, which is going to come in 1.5 months. The doctor told, none of these kids will make it up till Jan 1st. If they make it up, we will be the most happiest. Oh God, thank you so much. My heart is beating. I don't have any such problem. After that, we had a visit to one of the cancer hospital and we went to this child ward. And they were not one or two, they were hundreds of children who were suffering from cancer. And every child knew that he may be a temporary guest, maybe for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months or 4 months. Oh God, I am not at all in that situation. Thank you so much. My sympathy towards them, but a great gratitude of thanks from my side for giving me such an healthy body, such an healthy mind, such an healthy living, such a healthy heart with no disease. Today, oh God, I promise. Today, oh God, I am going to promise, I am going to study so well from now on that my 10th standard, whatever the result was in my mind, it has to be 10% better than me. And I know in God's world there is nothing called as denial. If I strongly believe I can achieve it, I know you will make it achievable. If I don't believe that I can achieve it, I know you will also not help, because God only helps those who help themselves. I have understood this, oh God. I will strive every minute of my life to work towards seeing to it that I get the best marks, so that my future +1 and +2 is in the right career path. Thank you so much, oh God. Thank you so much. Rub your arms without opening your eyes and slowly and gently rub it on your forehead, rub it on your eyes, on your eyebrows, on your chin, on your cheek, and very, very slowly, please open your eyes. Guys, if you have any questions, I would like to answer, because it was just a 1 hour. See, here are some of the examples which I wanted to say. Mahatma Gandhi, a very ordinary lawyer, because of his extraordinary goals that I want to send the Britishers out of India, makes an ordinary barrister to a father of nation. Dhirubhai Ambani, no food for dinner. Even if they would have had a luxury of eating 3 foods in a day, they would consider they are the most blessed people. And all of you know how his grandson's marriage was done. The entire world looked up it, and they were no food for dinner. They have come up to not 75,000 crores, maybe 1 lakh crores also. That was possible because he was ready and dared to dream and hold on to the dream. Most of you are not ready to hold on to the dream. We give up. When you give up, nobody can help you. Not your teachers, not your parents, not your God. Nobody can help you. So, a very ordinary Dhirubhai Ambani becomes the greatest businessman, and his grandson's wedding is still considered as a once a surprising story. It's beautiful. A very ordinary teacher who comes in an exchange program. She has a dream that she needs to help all the poor people to get free medication, and it transformed her into Mother Teresa and also as a saint. And she has her hospitals all over the world, and that was only possible because she dared to hold on to it. There is a concept of conscious and subconscious mind. If I get more time, because 2 hours should be the session where I can go deep into your subconscious state and make some writings, it works. So, whatever the dreams that you have, it has to be pushed into superconscious state anta kariತೀವಿ. So, when the dream is consistently held and it is consistently repeated, manifestation anta ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ, law of attraction anta ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾವು even at our homes we say always speak the positiveness ಅಂತ ಕೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಮನೇಲಿ ಏನೇ ಆಗಲಿ ಕೆಟ್ಟದ್ದು ಮಾತಾಡಬೇಡ, ಬಿಡ್ತು ಅನ್ನೋ ಅಂತೀವಿ. Why? Because there are angels and there are so-called devils which are all around. ರಾಕ್ಷಸರು ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ದೇವತೆಗಳು ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ನೀವೇನಾದರೂ ತಪ್ಪು ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ ರಾಕ್ಷಸರು ಬಂದು ತಥಾಸ್ತು ಅಂತಾರೆ. Whenever you say the right thing, the angels will come and they will bless. So we say, irrespective of whatever it is, always speak positive, because angels will somehow see to it that you will get through that and you will achieve what you want to do. See, our entire life and the universe relationship, you and the universe relationship, is as simple as a magical genie. All of you know the story of magical genie? A lamp is there, I rub the lamp and the genie comes, and what does the genie say? Your wish is my command, master. What do you want? Repeat. Your wish is my command, master. What do you want? The angels, the devils and the genie, we are calling them in different names. There are not one, there are many, and all of them at every microsecond they are coming up to you and they are telling, your wish is my command, master. What do you want? I want 100%. Your wish shall be fulfilled, master. Done. Repeat. I want 100%. Your wish shall be fulfilled. After the first test, what do you say? No. 900 is not possible. 90% is my wish. So what will the genie say? Your wish is my command, master. It shall be fulfilled. Did genie change your goal? No. Who changed? You came down. No. You were the exam tougher. If you think it is going to be tough, what did the genie say? Your wish is my command, master. It shall be tough. You wanted it to be tough. No, today the exam is going to be very easy. I have read all the chapters. You go and write the exam, and when you send this thought process to the universe, what does the universe say? Your wish is my command, master, and it shall be fulfilled. Your exam will be easy for you, and the exam shall be easy for you. So like that, for everyone, when you push your status to a subconscious state, it works miracle. Even Walt Disney, who was he? He was actually a simple so-called ambulance driver. Once he was sitting when he had no work, he saw the Mickey mouse, whatever that mouse. Whenever you watch a mouse, it keeps moving here and there, here and there, here and there. And then he got the thought process of Mickey Mouse. And today, Walt Disney is the richest movie production house. All the Avengers is a result of all this. Avatar is a result of all this. So, your goals are very, very important for each and every one of you, because your goals is what can change you from an ordinary chaiwala to a prime minister. Your goals is what it can change you from an ordinary fisherman's son to the greatest president. Your goals are what it can change a Steve Jobs, who used to, as a kid, eat in temples which were there in United States of America, where they used to give free prasadam. From there, he becomes one of the greatest inventors, because we are talking about iPhones, we are talking about MacBooks. So all this is possible, but you will have to have your dreams. So dreams actually is very, very important. Your job has to be just hold on to that dream. Ratan Tata, a very ordinary man, extraordinary dreams. And today when he passed away, the entire world looked up to him and told, what a great life you have lived. What a great selfless life you have lived. So for all of them, your starting has to be your 10th standard. Right now in your books, you will have to define your goal. What is your goal? In first language Kannada, this is what I am going to score. In second language English, this is what I am going to score. If you have decided you will get 90, please make it 95. To bring that 90 to 95, these genies will help you. Don't call the devils and bring it down. Call the angels and it will always happen. Make your dream prominently appear. Whatever the result you have specified, put it in your book, put it in the mirror where you comb your hair, put it in the God's room, put it in your restroom, so that wherever you go, mane entry ಆಗ್ತಿದಂಗೆ ಅದು ನಿಮಗೆ ಕಾಣ್ತಿರ್ಬೇಕು. ಮತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನೀವು ಮ್ಯಾನಿಫೆಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. You will have to keep telling Ginny, hey Ginny, my percentage is this. So it indirectly alerts you also. The moment you are wasting, something deep inside alerts you. Hey, you told 90%. How can you waste? Yeah, I'm not supposed to waste. Let me come back. Let me start studying. So that way it will help you to manifest. Make your dream prominently appear while defining the dream or a goal. Don't think how you are going to achieve it. If you think how, then it is not a dream. Nobody would have thought that an ordinary chaiwala will become the greatest prime minister. Don't think. Have a dream. Fulfilling the dream is not your responsibility. But holding on to the dream till the last breath is your responsibility. The universe kayamat se kayamat kar dega, but it will make your dream come true. If you have seen this beautiful movie Kayamat se Kayamat tak, the entire message is agar aap dil se kisi ko chahte ho, agar aap dil se, if you want to achieve a goal, irrespective of what big the goal is, if you hold on to it till your last breath, the universe has no other choice. It will give you a reincarnation and it will see to it that your dream is fulfilled. That's the power of a dream. So holding the dream, having a dream is only your responsibility. Fulfilling the dream is his responsibility. But you should keep on consistently taking baby steps so that you go very close to the dream. Thank you. Love you all so much. Wishing you most and more. Give me a big round of applause. Thank you for I'll answer. Otherwise, they had asked me for 1 hour. I think I have completed. The video is still running. Another doubts idre you can ask me. Sir, ella artha agide. Illa ಏನು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ. How was the class? I will come in your dreams while you sleep, even after 4 o'clock, with a pin or a gun in my hand. I will come in your dreams and I will come next to you. If you are watching anything in the TV, I will tell you this is not something that you are going to do. I'll keep on alerting you. I will come in disguise. Nothing in life happens out of coincidence. Today's class was written in your destiny. In that chaiwala, to become a prime minister, lot of teachers like us, Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, they have come in their life and they have told lot of beautiful things, and then the opportunity was grabbed, was understood, and transformation has happened. You should become that transformer right now. You wear that Anguli Rama. Buddha touched Anguli Rama and Anguli Rama was not the same. Now transformation has happened and you are not going to be the same. So if there is any questions, please let me know. Let me go for a selfie. Everybody cheese. All the best for your exams. Cheese, hip hip, Jorakure for 100 marks. Okay? SLC exam performance. Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Maklik race guru. We will see how this your voice now.
Excuse me, sir.
You have a doubt. Yes. You keep firing the doubt. Yes. Ready, steady, go. Good and best results, better than boys. Hip hip! Hooray! Hip hip! Hooray! Okay, sir.
This might be an embarrassing thing to say in front of everyone, but the first point you mentioned during the session, that was planning. I've actually overcome that planning thing and started executing. But while the execution was going on, it continued for 3 to 4 days. But after
consistency won't be there. We will give up. That's very important.
I give up for the 2-3 days for the upcoming planning session. But after that, I couldn't achieve that consistency again.
I got your point. We actually say it in the second half. See, most of us today, I have pumped you with so much of energy. Tomorrow, you don't need an alarm. 4 o'clock, you will get up. You will start studying. Day after tomorrow also, you don't need an alarm. After that, what happens? Energy level is little down. And then you say, I have got up 2 days. Do you think I should get up today also? Today, one day I will not get up. Negative also will start like that. Today, one day you will not get up. And you will fool yourself. I'm not saying I'm not going to get up at all. I will get up. But today, one day I will not get up. From tomorrow I will get up. The moment you say tomorrow, a sulil sigaku madtira. And when the tomorrow comes, I'm not saying I will not get up. Ivattu nenne ivattu matra taane. Nenne ivattu matra. Naale kanditvagu I'll get up and you'll push it to tomorrow. That is what is happening. You get into that suli vicious cycle. So consistency has to be maintained. One negative move, it will take you to a different direction. Chaiwala becoming a prime minister, forget it. Chaiwala will not be able to open one more Chaiwala shop. He will be a Chaiwala boy for one shop. That is how life is going to become. So consistency has to be got by hook or crook. You will have to take example of
how to not get distracted from that consistency.
the distractions are a part of life. That is how the environment is kept stable. Why distractions are there? If God does not give distractions, or God gives a power that anybody can become anything, assuming that power is given, what will happen? There will be chaos everywhere. Yesterday we saw one World Cup match, and assuming there Virat Kohli hit centuries, and that is there in your mind, and while you are sleeping, God comes in your dreams and He says, whatever you want you shall become. When you get up, you will have to just utter their name and then sleep. Everybody is influenced by what is happening in the cricket, and everybody says, I want to become Virat Kohli. And tomorrow, if everybody becomes Virat Kohli, how will you handle it? Virat Kohli has to continue because he did 100 runs, and then he has to continue in the second day of the test match. When he comes out, everybody is there, not one Virat Kohli. He calls auto maybe Virat Kohli will come. So the only way the entire environment can be actually kept in a very working status quo is by giving you hurdles. The more hurdles you give, what happens? The entire distribution system will start working. People at an entry level or more, but those who complete 10th standard will be a little less than whatever the entire environment is. There hurdles will be there, difficulties will be there, but only few people will make up to second PUC. There also more difficulties will be there, few people will make up here, few people will make up here, few people will make up here. So there is one prime minister and there are a lot of. So for that pyramid, for that triangular representation, hurdles will be there. Those who can beat those hurdles and then go, they become extraordinary people. So you will have to say, you will have to pep yourself and say, come what may, tomorrow I'm going to get up at 4 o'clock. Come what may, tomorrow I'm going to get up at 4 o'clock. Go to your mom and say, Mummy, naale enadru 4 gantege edalilla andre naane neer ittirtini mummy, nin togoband nan tale mele soordi. It will work. Or if you have an enemy, you call him and say, naale nan 4 gantege edaltini anta helidini, ನನಗೆ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬೈದು ಬಿಡು ಎದ್ದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದರೆ, ನಿನಗೆ ಬೈಯಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಅವಕಾಶ ಕೊಡ್ತಿದ್ದೀನಿ ಇಟ್ಬಿಡು, ಅಟ್ಲೀಸ್ಟ್ ನನ್ನ ಮಗ ಬೈಬಾರ್ದು ನನಗೆ ಅಂದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಅಪ್. ಯೂಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಎವರ್ ಟೆಕ್ನಿಕ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್. ಡೋಂಟ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಇನ್ ಟು ದಟ್ ಸೂಲಿಂಗ್. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪನಿಂಗ್? ಯು ಕ್ರಿಯೇಟ್ ಎ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಟ್ರಬಲ್, you create a starting point. When you don't start at the starting point, you procrastinate. And when that new starting point comes, you procrastinate. So ಆ ಥರ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಲೈಫೇ ಒಂದು ಸುಳಿ ಥರ ಆಗಿಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ಸುಳಿಯಿಂದ you will never be able to come out of it. So consistency has to be maintained. Thank you guys. I have one more session. We'll meet again.